Jerry Jones needs a yes man as coach who allows Jerry Jones to be the center of attention. That's exactly who he has. So if the franchise cared about winning Lewis over everything, then no, Jason Garrett shouldn't still be the coach. But for the purposes of this owner, he's the perfect coach.
Yeah, I think context is always important, Max, and I think that's really what you're alluding to. Look, Stephen A., I get your point. It's a bottom-line business, and what Jason Garrett's barely a 500 level coach, and he's a sub-500. He has a sub-500 record in the postseason. That being said, this is a very unique situation that he finds himself in down there in Dallas, to where the inner workings of this organization during his time there. Look, we aren't privy to how decisions are made as far as how players are acquired, how decisions are made as far as how players are developed, how they're utilized. I mean, there's so many things that go into really what happens at the end of the day, whether you're winning or losing football games. And look, T.O., he obviously has some information that none of us have, and you're right, Stephen A. I'm sure there's some of it that's just quite personal as far as saying he doesn't understand why he is still there. But this is a very unique situation. We know it's a very fine line, the relationships between owner and head coach, and then the relationships between coach and players, that we can see how that difference, or rather those relationships, can make the difference between 7-9, 8-8, 9-7, or being a Super Bowl winner. So, Look, he's got a lot of things that are working against him down there that I think you have to take into consideration when you're making this kind of statement.
Yeah. It does make me feel uncomfortable when we call for people's jobs. I know people will take everything that specifically T.O. says with a grain of salt because he has a reputation of being bitter or what have you. There are many different adjectives that come along with T.O., whether you like him or not. So for me, he's entitled to his opinion. You could definitely make the argument for why Jason Garrett should or should not be keeping his job. I just think sometimes with the messenger, we sort of dismiss the message, and that's what's going to happen here.
For me, Garrett has shown himself to be a good, not great coach. I think when you have the equity of the owner, you can be average. You can go through the peaks and valleys that the Dallas Cowboys have done. We've seen this team be one of the worst teams in football. We've seen this team show promise, now with Dak and Ezekiel leading the way. And the roster has turned over. No Jason Witten, who's now with us. No Bryant, who's now a free agent. So it's going to look different in Dallas. But going into the season, we're not looking at it like Jason Garrett's job is on the line.
Never have.
Because of the power dynamic. One of my favorite coaches and people in football is Jimmy Johnson. I loved him when he was at the U. I loved him when he was at the Cowboys. And I've been saying this for years. He helped build what Dallas created as a dynasty under Jerry Jones. For him not to be in the Ring of Honor shows you exactly how Jerry Jones took it personal when anybody felt that Jimmy Johnson was going to take the credit for his work. So much so that he fired him, hired Barry Switzer, and once they won the Super Bowl after that, couldn't tell Jerry anything.
Now this is what you call riding in style. I'm about to go hit the town with my brother, my childhood buddy I grew up with, Roger Gray, one of the fastest guys in Skyline High School back in 1996. This is what I'm talking about. See, this is what it's all about. Let me get in here. Let me have the privilege. How you? Oh, my bad. This is Corvette riding in style with my boy. This is what it's all about. Is this Saturday? What am I doing? I don't make videos on Saturday. I don't vlog on Saturday. I let all the other jabronis do that. Saturday and Sunday is a rest day for me. Kind of a busy day for me too. I got to go back out to the house, and they're supposed to be putting the countertops on and everything. So hopefully, everything they should be almost finished. But anyway, last night, Friday, I got a chance to hang out with a damn near, he's like family. He's been in the family. My mom always looked at this guy like he was a third son of ours. I mean, this guy is, when we would go out of town, take trips to California and things like that, because we had family in California, he was responsible for, feeding our dog, and we gave him a key and everything, and, just kind of being a caretaker, looking after the house while we were gone. That's how close this guy was to us. This guy had a wonderful high school career. He, like I said, he was one of the fastest guys, you know, at Skyline High School, Dallas Skyline, and got a scholarship to OU, and just a great all-around guy, man. Is really doing good for himself right now. Gave me a lot of, he's a couple of years older than me, so, you know, him and my brother's 3 years older than me, and he's 2 years older than me. And I really had two brothers instead of just one, you know, with him. I learned a lot from him, you know. He gave me a lot of positive advice, you know, growing up and things like that, and been through ups and downs and the whole 9 yards. But anyway, I got a chance to, you know, kick it with him last night. Something I haven't did in damn near a decade, you know, actually go out, you know what I mean? I felt kind of funny, you know, being out around a lot of people, loud music, and I was like, oh man, we didn't stay that long. I think we left about 10:30, 11 o'clock. That lets you know you're getting old, because, you know, back in the day, we used to club all the time. I mean, we used to go to the club 5 days a week, Wednesday through Sunday, in the club strong. And we used to stay from open to close. That's how strong we were in the club back in the day. But now it's like, okay, I'm hungry, let's go home. Ain't nothing going on. Gotta get home to the wife and kids or whatever. But anyway, guys, I wanted to make this video. I normally don't make videos on Saturday, but I wanted to make this video because of the simple fact I sit here and I watch all the other Cowboy Nation YouTubers on here, and they do a great job. Shouts out to all of them, especially the guys in the round table. These guys are the best at what they do. And but the sad part about what we all do, including myself, is you know, we work hard at getting information out to you guys, and you know, everybody has their own style, obviously. And we are looking forward to a bright season, a bright Dallas Cowboys season this year. We're looking forward to going back to the Super Bowl. You know, that's everybody's dream. Whoever you're a fan of, you want to win, regardless of what sport it is. And that's everybody's dream, especially being a Dallas Cowboy fan, because I guess we're still labeled as America's team and still number one topic. And our brand is the greatest brand in the NFL. And that's one thing Jerry Jones has done right, is promote that brand to being the greatest brand. And there's been a problem, obviously. And, you know, we all work hard making these videos, and everybody's talking about rookies and Jalen Smith. And I'm seeing different videos and things about all these guys, but we still have the same coaching staff in the front office. There have been little tweaks here and there of you know, Will McClay and Richard. You know, hopefully he'll be our defensive coordinator. About him and the Legion of Boom, turning Dallas into the Legion of Boom, which I hope he does. But this is my philosophy, and I think I'm gonna get a T-shirt made. The players are going to outplay the coaching staff, because Dallas Cowboy fans, I keep saying this, we are in trouble. A big trouble. And I've said this a million times, literally a million times. We are in trouble. Regardless of what video you come out with, regardless of how much we hype the team up, regardless of how big of a fan you are, regardless of if you're in competition with other Dallas Cowboy YouTubers and I want to get my video out there first and all that stuff, regardless of all that, put all that aside. If you look at the picture, we got all these players, we got all this wonderful talent coming to the Dallas Cowboys. We still got Dak and Zeke. We still got, you know, Jalen Smith, and which is looks good. I saw the video on Jalen Smith with Cowboys Blog, who had posted this video. Cowboys Blog is, you know, a respectable YouTuber. Love the guy. All these guys, Mark Holmes, Shango, Cowboys Nation TV, Cowboys Legend 27, Lazy Lope, Space Cowboy 17, Fifth Quarter Cowboys, DJ Crown J, Dallas Cowboy Football News, Dallas Cowboys Family, along with others, man. All these guys are wonderful, respectable Cowboys bloggers, including myself. And they come out with good content. But you got to remember, look what these guys are being coached by. In order for us to succeed, like in 2014 and 2016, the players are going to have to outplay the coaches because our coaches are puppets and they don't know what the hell they're doing. Now, we see these players out here working out and getting better. I wish they had a training camp for coaches to work out and get better. You get me? Because we still have the same coaching staff. They're senile, in denial, and don't want to change. All they want to do is clap. Y'all know the story. I don't have to. There's no mystery behind it. In the video you just saw, when basketball analysts can tell you about your team, Jalen Rose, Grant Hill, what's the other guy's name? The light-skinned guy. I can't think of his name. He's a basketball analyst. Very, very good dude. Last season, he talked about the Cowboys. He's a Cowboy fan too. And God, I forgot his name. But anyway, when basketball analysts tell you about your team, something's wrong. That means we all need to look in the mirror. Like, really, look in the mirror. So that's all I'm gonna really say, man, because I'm gonna get back, get my relax on. I got a couple of things to do today, like I said. But y'all take note of that, man. I'm telling you, because if the Dallas Cowboys players don't outplay the coaching staff, we are in trouble. Big trouble. Make sure you stay cowboyed up, because you never know what the day is going to bring you. You have a good weekend, man. I'm out.
And the only thing else I got to say is, how about them